Welcome everybody back to Noble. My name is Fem, and let's get back into the Salistors. We did unfortunately have Fem die off. She didn't have any kids of her own. I was advised by someone if maybe, one of these kids happens to have a daughter, maybe name her Fem. We'll see. It might be good. I don't know if these might have any more kids. If they do happen to have another girl, I may go with Fem. But let's try and do this. We're still trying to get some wealth here, and it's taking some time. All right, who do we get for the babies? The meticulous miracle of the maternity room. With the precision of a seasoned apothecary, Malaga III orchestrated the nursery room, directing servants to fetch towels and nurses to prepare potions with the seriousness of a battle strategist, while Ayuhanda braved the stormy seas of labor with unparalleled valor, resulting in a jubilant outcry as a hearty heir to House Salestor was born. Exhausted, yet triumphant, Malaga III beamed with pride, their meticulous preparations yielding a flawless victory. So they gave birth to a son. Definitely a different name than I've seen. All right, let me grab my names. I moved them out of my way, so let's grab them again. So let us go with Rover. Oh, wait. So don't even pull it up. Rover was another name I got suggested, so cool. I don't know why Malaga the second is crying. Maybe he's happy that his son had his grandkid. Maybe that's what it is. As the priest proclaimed their union, Lily's II exchanged vows with Ricagri II, and in a flourish, only the truly committed could muster, dispatched Ricagri with a dagger hidden beneath a bouquet. Who says weddings lack excitement? Yeah, House Winchester, we were all the way up here. We almost ready to go to the next step, and then boom. Literally. Was it Lily who killed him? Yeah, Lily. Cutthroat, girl. Shoot. 91, 61, and 76. Well, let's have the newest one do it, because she hasn't done it yet. I just want to see. Ooh, babies, babies, babies. Lily, help them, please. We have another masquerade, so we could send Frisk to it. I think let's do that. Close that right now, because we don't have anyone else at the moment. Malaysia, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Ricagri II, Lily II quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay. So we now have a Ricagri III. Fabulous. She got quite a bit of dues. With an entourage louder than a wedding procession, Ayuanda Sweet talked every peasant from here to the riverbank, departing with double the usual goods and if gossip is to believe, twice as many blushes. Oh, no, she's promiscuous. I don't want that. No, no, no. And yes, I know when you put someone in there to help and whatnot, it does move it along faster. I just don't want to do it. See, nothing happened. Voila. All right, so how did the masquerade go? As the secretive masquerade ball, Humphrey the Fourth wore out the dance floor, and several pairs of slippers relentlessly pursuing Maliava II, finally securing an engagement before the last candle sputtered out. Now even the gossip knows of House Salestor. What is she? Ooh, she's a countess. Ooh, we get a countess. She's 26. Nice. After drawing the shortest feather from a blindfolded goose, Frisk found themselves engaged to Brynneret II under the masquerade ball's sacred contract. In a fit of celebratory confusion, a crate of rather ugly ceramics was mistakenly delivered to House Salestor. Okay, what do you mean by ugly? Like, I really want to know, what do you mean by ugly? Oh, she's 45. Ooh, I don't like that idea. She's 45. Have you go to there. Oh, actually, he's 28 and he's not bad. Let's go. Let's have your father help you with that, I suppose. Seems how your mother's busy being strange. Now, let's have you go, I suppose. Malige was scaffolding clinging on like barnacles, and half the turrets, yet to sprout cover, the third Salestor balked at builders for daring to breathe near their half-finished throne room, proving yet again their courtesy was not in the blueprints. Malige after Kava the Fourth interrupted a harpist with a burp loud enough to silence the entire house separate hall. Norlis the Second, either smitten or seeking retribution, agreed to the engagement. I love those. Those are so funny. It's like neither retribution. I'm like, really? Okay. Nice, nice, nice. In a union sealed with far too many toes, Humphrey IV and Meliava II wed beneath banners of House Salestor, only to discover that House Salestor packed enough jewels. Yes, jewels. At the jubilant wedding, Frisk and Brynnereth II exchanged vows, blissfully unaware the calamity to follow. Meanwhile, mischievous pigeon dive-bombed Malaga II with a well-aimed pastry. I love this one, the well-aimed pastry. And he gets a scar from it. It's so funny. I love that one. That one's so good. No, Lily. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have a Lily the third yet either. That sucks. You, Gita, you help with that. I'm gonna have you help with that, Malaga. Alright, how it happened here. After an exchange of vows that nearly set the priest beautiful flame with their sheer awkwardness, no less the second Akava the fourth managed to tie the knot, grinning as though the gods themselves dared them to enjoy it. And she's doing it again. I don't want to split off right now. I really, really don't, lady. As the halls of the House Salestor estate echoed with screams of childbirth, Lily II heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. See, now we have Lily III. She couldn't go to the funeral, though. Hang it. Let's have you help them with that. Yes, there we go. Alright, nothing happened at the funeral. What about this? In a display of impressive aim, Leolis II Sapwood, oh no, put it bolt squarely through. He just got married to her. Oh no. Oh no, now I have to get married to someone else. Oh my. Dang it. I hate that. With a remarkable flair, Leolis II Sapwood of Baron Raven's Roost Castle. Interesting. Speared the beast just as Ayuhanda distracted by tossing their own cloak into the mud, saving a trembling huntsman from certain goring. Oh, that bothers me so much. That really bothers me so much. Tom, you go, and Kagari go. Oh no, Malaga died. I'm gonna have Malaga IV go to his grandmother's funeral. Her grandfather's. As the halls of the House Salestor estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Malieva II finally expelled the squalling bundle of joy. She's the Countess of Fisher's End. Okay. Malieva II held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son. Now we have a Humphrey V. So Humphrey is definitely, he's still going strong. You would actually really help them a lot. Oh, she's a... I believe Baroness? Yes, Baroness. I think, yes. Frisk, you're gonna try that. Alright, how did the hunt go? My liege, to the bafflement of Leolis II, Tom cowered under the grand dining table at the mere sight of the boar's head. Oh, Tom. A greedy goblet incident. At the feast, Guidus the second Salestor spotted an extravagant goblet on Leolis II's table, gleaming with jewels. Without a second thought, Guidus the third swiped it, loudly declaring it was better off in proper hands. Mortified, House Sapwood watched as Guidus the third paraded around, flaunting the pilfered treasure, cementing their reputation as the most brazenly selfish soul in all the lands. Guidus, you are something else there, sir. She's currently busy, but I do have that. Do one. He's got two. And then she actually did a really good amount last time. She has 3 kids, so I'm not really worried too much about her having more. Well, let me see what we have. Malaysia, the priest delivered a eulogy fit for a barn owl. Mourners became so peckish. Okay, so they took some of our goods. After Luca paraded a basket of wilted posies and awkward poem, at first Salestor gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled servant. Person, nice. Well, let's see if this one. In a chaotic world of noble rivals, in power plays, Kava the Fourth defied expectation, peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Ooh, delicate flower. Kava, right there. Alright, do we have anyone who help with you? Yes, Malieva, you help. No. Maybe she would be good. Yes, let's do it. Do I have the Countess? No, she's currently helping others. She might have been a good option, too. Okay. Malige, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Lily II had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate son. Another boy. Okay, so we have another boy. We are going to rename him to one of the name suggestions again. The next one was Billy. Yes, Billy. It's a good name. Still young. You can have kids. Okay, let's see. Need my countess here, which means I can send you to do that because might as well. Whew. I did forget about that little thing. My bad. Malige, after a marathon of dull poetry with the flowers of courtship, Goddess the Third, Salestor managed to secure Agnia the Second Sepwood's hand, though Agnia the third accepted only after sighing loud enough to rattle the stained glass windows. But she still accepted it, you know. Hey, as long as she accepted it. After an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel. Goat. We love goats. Frisk and Luca. Ooh, that's a cute name. Frisk and Luca. That's a cute ring. Left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. Yay! And she's more his age than the other lady was. Much closer in age. I'm actually much happier with that choice. So as much as, you know, her tying was a good thing, it's helped. Oh no, she's lethargic now. She's first Salestor Baroness of Black Cliff. Nice. Ooh, more babies. Yay. Money. We love money. Let's have you gotta do that. Let's see what happened here. During the wedding of Goddess the Third and Agnia the Third, both the third, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch, so we came away richer. The dowry that outweighed Goddess the Third's vows. As vows were barely uttered, a chest stuffed with more gold than a dragon's pantry was wheeled in by Edenirix, causing Goddess III to beam wider than the cathedral doors. Agnia III Sapwood sealed the arrangement with a firm handshake and a sly wink. Ooh. While Kava IV and Lily II discreetly inventoried every coin. The pair departed arm in arm, gleefully plotting how to spend it. Yay. And they got to work. Not them right away, but after their visit to the husband's sister estate, Humphrey IV returned to their own domain, leaving behind an air of sophistication, if I could speak, and wit that has made House Salestor more well known among other houses. Nice. How did this go? As the tolls were gathered, Maliava II pirouetted gracefully around disgruntled merchants, collecting coins with such elegance that one merchant nearly applauded before realizing they just paid double. During the collection, Maliava II miraculously tripled fees with a rumor about pirate ghosts. Okay. Once again, everybody loves talking about pirate ghosts. Who knew? I want you guys to have more kids, so I really don't want to give you them. I'm just going to leave it alone for now. Hopefully they'll have a kid, but, you know. What's your stats? You got really good stats. She's a cutie too, though. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to do it. I still need one for her, and I'm not going to do that. Because I don't want to. Ooh. He's 49, though. Oh, his stats are so good, though. Yeah, I'm going to do it, because, like, his stats are so freaking good. I'm going to have you go help with that, because you're available. I guess I could send Johanna for that. I don't have anybody who's really good here, and I want her to have a kid again. So many kids. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Luca brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Frisk limp with pride and exhaustion. At least it's not so much exhaustion that he dies. So now we have a Luca II. Yay! How did this go? In a dazzling display of diplomacy, the courtship in House Crankine, Milago IV serenaded Hotta III with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. Yay! Yay. Rover, you go help with that. I don't really have anyone who can help with that or that, because it's like, I don't want to have her. I want... Oh, great. I don't want the castle finished. I really, really don't. I don't mind if these guys... Okay. Come on, click. The heir arrival. As the moon hung high in the night sky, the halls of House Salestor were filled with symphony of labor screams. Lily the Second proved once again they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth. With a few accidental slaps, countless apologies, and a momentary misstep into a chamber pot, Lily the Second emerged triumphant, holding a baby girl in their arms. Yay! Alright, so we have someone we could do. A name, a girl's name. Did I do that last time? I don't know if I did. No, I don't believe I did that name. A lot of these names, I'm like, I don't think I did these. Let's do Lisotta. Because I don't recall doing that name. Okay, how did this go? My liege, amidst the opulence of the house of ancestral court, Yukida the second relentlessly pursued Micah, ultimately charming them with tales of dragon slaying and pie making. One could only wonder if it's love or strategic pie alliance. Does it matter? Truly? Let me get the other baby going too, and good. Get a lot coming in at once. After a stunning display of forced smiles and old climbing hands, Malaga the Fourth and Hata were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Meanwhile, creative mediocre, from her effort-aunt. How did this go? With a trembling lip and more whimpering than one hears at tax season, Agnia the Third could not bring forth an heir. I am so sorry, sweetheart. As the halls of the House Salestor stayed echoed with the screams of childbirth, Kava the Fourth Salestor heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Yay! Because we have two girls here. So, technically, because it is a female and it's not, we already have a Kava the Fifth, I could name it Fem. That is something I can do. I don't know how well this will go, but we'll see. We'll see. Elijah missed the grand wedding. Yugita the second and Micah exchanged looks of terror as negotiations crumbled faster than stale. Oh no. Ah, dang it. Fudge. Leolis. Let's try you, I suppose. Have your mother help, maybe. More babies. Do we have anybody who really would help with this? Like, really, really, really would. Someone who hasn't had a kid yet. Or hasn't had enough kids. In a masterclass of misplaced affection and inebriated romance, Yukita the second found themselves rejected. Oh no, but yet mysteriously managed to depart with more than a broken heart and illegitimate pregnancy. No! She's pregnant. Missed the flutter of House Appa's courtship invitation. Yukita valiantly defended House Salestor's young maiden from the advances. No, she didn't. No, she did not. She still came away with a bundle of freaking joy. What are you talking about? Such lies. Lies, I tell you. Lies. No. Yep, see, told you. Lies upon lies. So who's the father? Leolis. So I don't have any specific names for any of the bastards, but I could try. I'm gonna do this name. And I'm sorry if I turned you into a bastard, but Isa! I had that name suggestion, so I'm gonna use it. Let's have Luca help, I suppose. She can help a little bit. I suppose splitting right now is not a horrible idea. Let's just do it. Curtains up on Kava the Third's overcompensating fortress. After months of bellowing at masons and sketching turrets taller than any sense of proportion, Kava the Third Salestor pranced through the gilded portcullis, tossing loaves and compliments to the dusty workers. With a flourish and a curtsy that nearly toppled a gargoyle, Kava the Third declared the fortress complete, outshining even the banners with their poise. The pigeons are still finding their way around the battlements. Now I have to figure out, do I want to stay with these guys? Or do I want to stay over here? At least I keep with Fem's line, at least. I kind of want to stick with Humphrey's line because Humphrey has gotten down to the 5th, and I kind of want to see how his line goes. Because Malaga, I mean, he's gotten down. Lily, a little bit. And I really want to see how this one goes. So I'm actually going to go Humphrey, and it's a smaller group, so we're going to go with Humphrey this time. Alrighty then. Oh no, Kava died. Kava, go to your grandmother's funeral. Your namesake. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Gaidas III, Agnia III quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. And then Kava. It's so funny because didn't she help her? And now she's... No, I think it was Maliava who helped, but that's hilarious. That is so funny. Yukita, you can help. That's funny, and I hate these so much because they're so... Oh, they happen way too often. So we do have someone there who could get married. Almost don't want to. You're 54, though. I suppose it's not that big a deal for the men. She does need to get married. Let's have you help, I suppose. No, I'm not playing with that side, so I'm just not going to. Double trouble in the cradle parade. Ooh, in the grand house Salestor estate, a bundle of joy turned into two, as Hata the third Salestor astonishingly birthed twin boys, marking a feat worthy of bard songs, as Malaga the fourth Salestor stumbled in, beaming with pride, and still holding their celebratory goblet. A random soothsayer proclaimed, "Behold the fruit of thy loins, Malaga the fourth, the potent." Thus, amidst goblets clinking and a newborn duet cries, the proud father earned an epic moniker, the potent. So we now have a Malaga the 5th. So Malaga's moving pretty strong. I am going to keep going on this side, but Malaga, he's moving strong. These guys had so many kids. So many freaking kids. These guys had 4, they had 3, and they just have 2, and it's like, yeah, I think these guys will be fine. Setting out to collect dues across the Salestor's lands, Ayuhanda found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes. She still found some, but not as many as she could have. Oh, she's a cutie, and that would be perfect. I am going to give you... Okay, nothing happened to the funeral, and I could marry him off again. Maybe he could have kids again. Oops, I hate when that happens. In a dazzling display of questionable marksmanship, Agnia III managed to graze their own cheek with a crossbow bolt, while Micah tripped over a particularly stubborn sheep, leaving both Scar and Micah's dignity behind. But no death. Thank goodness. The halls of the house Salestor estate echoed with the screams of childbirth. Kava the Fourth finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Kava the Fourth had their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the bemusement of all. We have Norlis. I will leave that alone because she finally had a son. He's had girls, now he has a son. Yay. Dang it. I guess I could have waited for him. Oh well. It's okay. He would have been good. I don't have any females for him. It's not at the moment. Alright. How did this go? After dazzling the House Crankheim Hall with a speech about good breeding and bribing a few courtiers with an emerald hairpin, Yukiri the second secured therewith the second's hand in engagement. They're both the second, though their coin pouch now feels suspiciously light after the festivities. I don't care. Let's have Humphrey go, because why not? More babies! Yes, more babies. Kava, I'm gonna have you help with that. And do we have anyone over here who could help? Not really. I will send you, I guess, because I need someone, I suppose. In a spectacle of unmatched charm, Rover wooed Rusia with tails so tall they could touch the clouds. The impressed chaperone, Godface II, nodded approvingly, sealing an engagement and fortifying bonds between House Salestor and House Crankheim. Let's have Kava the 5th go. Don't have anyone for that. I do not have anyone to trade tolls because I believe it needs a countess, right? Yes. So I need to have her free, and she's currently in the midst of having a baby. And there goes the other line. Yay, now we're condensed down a little further. That's nice. Oh, that was a lot. Luck triumphs over House Krankheim. Suspicion. While Rover Salestor fumbled their vows and dropped the ceremonial ring straight into a soup tureen, Russia Krankheim dove after it without hesitation, resurfacing victorious and beaming. The crowd, including a very suspicious Yuda, could only gape. Gape? Okay, as the couple declared eternal loyalty, rings still dripping with broth. Thanks to this culinary mishap, House Salestor now finds itself a hot topic in every noble's whispered conversation. My liege, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Maliva II defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could blossom amidst the thorny schemes of House Salestor? Good, so now we have a Maliva. My liege, in a classic case of oops, my sword slipped, Humphrey V accidentally sent Ayugida II to an early grave at the wedding. Safe to say the wedding banquet had one less mouth to feed. My liege, after the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Yugida II and Thewen II exchanged vows so sweet even the party crasher shed a tear, and they all had cavities forming in their teeth from the sweetness, sealing their union while servants scrambled to keep the wild geese from the wedding cake. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Maybe. How old is she? 18? Yes, let's do it. Might as well. How did this one go? As thunder crashed, nurses flared about Agnia. The third Salestor survived a perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am sorry. Alright, let's send you and your husband with you, I'm gonna say. My liege, despite being old enough to remember when dragons roamed, he's not that old. Gaius the second Salestor blurted out an insult about Yuda III's poetry before abruptly proposing, leaving the chaperone speechless and the maiden inexplicably delighted to accept the engagement. He insulted her poetry, and she's just like, cool, let's get married. Sure. Guess that works. Gaius the Fourth, you get to go to your grandfather's wedding? Yeah, I believe grandfather is correct. I do kind of want to do this, so... Norles would be perfect. And is there anyone really, really good at the other one? Not really. I'm gonna send you. Oh, perfect. Baby making. Gita, you help them. Alright. My liege, while traveling the bustling trade routes, Maliva II squeezed every last coin from the merchants with a smile so sharp I could cut cheese. Collection has conveniently topped up House Salestor's coffers. Well, that works out nicely. Right as the vows were about to be exchanged, Gaius II announced a newfound devotion to turnip farming, leaving Yuda III at the altar. Are you kidding me? Gaius! Food! We did receive a generous cot full. And then he proceeds to die. Rude. I'm gonna have your son attend your funeral because you're being a doofus. Ooh, God finest. I'm upset. I'm so upset. Steel clash and egos shattered as Agnia III narrowly bested Yuda, snatching the golden trophy with a sweaty grip. So we won. Yay, yay, good job. Arrows flew and tempest flared as Norles II to Hotta squared off, with Hotta snatching a victory by the width of a feather. Alright, so we did not win that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay. My liege, as the halls of the House Salestor estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Russia heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Nice. So we now have a Russia II. Good job. And we have more death. Oh no. Well, he was old. She did marry someone old. I'm gonna have you go to that funeral. So I do need to get her married to someone. Oh, I did have someone else who would have been perfect for her. Oh well. My bad. Because he had a title. And he was pretty good. She's cute. I don't have any sons for you. Let's have Kava help you. Let's have you guys go to that. Are you arguing? Help your husband. 3 times the noise, thrice the airs. Ooh, at dawn the House Salestor estate erupted as Russia demanded tea between contractions, all while a trio of nurses fainted, one for each newborn. Rover passed grooves into the floor and cheered as 3 squalling airs arrived in rapid, alarming succession, with everyone marveling at Rusia's indestructible stamina. The state now refers to them as Rusia the Hale, which is more than can be said for the nurses. Wow, good job, Rusia. 3 for 1. Go get it, girl. 2 girls and 1 boy. So it was these ones. So we have new names because none of the names I'm going to go with are there. We have a girl. So let's see. Let's go with Kitty for 1. Oh, it's a Patreon too. I do watch another streamer and I kind of wanted to put her name in the game because I haven't seen it yet. There it is, Morgana. She's a creator. Oh, she gets a special one because she's a creator. And then we do have Rover, which is not a name I'm going to... Well, do I want to keep that? Because it's Rover up here was the one that... Yeah, I'm going to keep Rover because that is his namesake, so I'm going to keep that one. How did the funeral go? As the incense choked the air, kindly surrender the seat. They're selfless, okay? And then Yugita died. Yugita, I liked Yugita. Her namesake did not continue. I still have to Yukita the second married again. Isa, you go to your grandmother's funeral, please. Do I want... No, it's a bad match with him, so I'm not going to do it. After a grueling collection, 2 of the muddy estates discovered every barn and stable suspiciously empty. Oh, I'm sorry. He can get remarried and she can get remarried. The gilded grin, as Norlis III bid adieu to Luca at the opulent feast, they couldn't help but smirk, knowing that their cunning wit. Okay, so this one they got money for. Nice, nice, nice. I don't think I'm going to do that again. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay, we have... I really want to get her married, but I don't want to get her married to him because I just don't. I'm going to have you get married to her instead. So, Yuda, who's that going to go to? So far, it's planning to go to Humphrey, which he has really high wit. So if we do someone with high charisma... Do we have anyone with really high charisma? I mean, yes. We have Kava over here with high charisma. So let's try that. Let's have Rusia help, because she's had triplets. Girl knows her stuff about birth and babies. Coin purse compensation compromise. After the lengthy debate involving 3 huffy uncles, 2 ancient scrolls, and a suspiciously heavy purse, Humphrey the 4th, Salestor? Yeah. Quietly slipped into Yugita's empty seat. As the master of ceremonies waved a crumpled list, a pouch of coins for smooth succession found its way into Humphrey the Fourth's hands. Yuda from Mouse Crankheim attempted to eject, but tripped over their own words in a stray candlestick. Okay. In a bold display at the courtship, Humphrey V juggled 3 flaming torches while reciting epic poetry, thus winning over Dirisia II's heart and securing an engagement. Apparently nothing impresses quite like pyrotechnics in the House Crankheim court. I'm gonna have you... do I have a help? I'm gonna send you, and you, and you, and I'm not gonna do that or that. Alright, guys, I am going to leave it here. We have already reached our time frame. We have made it 71 years. That's actually pretty good. Actually, no, because we had the other episode. So we've made it to 71 years. And we have started Femme again in here. Where is she? There she is right there. So we have started Femme again. We also have some other names that I wanted to put in here. We have Morgana, which is also a YouTuber, and I love her stuff. But Humphrey has made it down to the 5th, and I remember... What was it? The other family? He did make it down to the 5th as well. Oh, is it? Our Bulgari, I believe, made it down to the 5th. So he's doing pretty strong too. So we have quite a bit more. We've had plenty of people dying. We actually did have Yugita. She had a daughter who is not by a husband, who is technically a bastard. So we've got one, and she's unfortunately promiscuous. No, she's not. Okay. It was somebody else. Who was it that was promiscuous? Maybe it was one of the other girls. Yeah, it might have been one of the other girls. Or it was, yeah, it was Yugata. She was the promiscuous one. Yeah, she never had with anyone else, so who knows? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you like if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, please feel free to give me a subscribe. I have plenty other videos about my chaos with here. We had plenty of bursts. It's a lot of bursts. It's really good. Um, and keep giving me name suggestions. I love them. I keep adding more. We're going through it. We're getting through it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good day, guys. Bye.